Assalamu alaikum ninjas, ahlan wa sahlan bikum, welcome back, check it out what I have in my hands, an epic comparison. Please make sure to hit that like and share this video everywhere. We have Black Shark 3 versus the Xiaomi Mi 10, $550 versus $680 for that, $680 Xiaomi Mi 10. Still, it's on the same price tag as on the release. It didn't have any huge price cut or something like that. This is really crazy amazing smartphone ninjas. You can already see here the difference, how cool and thin on the front and what kind of screen to body ratio it has. Just that it has this intuitive hole punch camera there, you can see by itself, while the Black Shark 3 has slightly bigger bezels on the top and on the bottom with the two front facing speakers. The Mi 10 also has stereo speakers ninjas, but they are on the bottom and on the top. Yes, on the top and on the bottom. You can see myself over here. We will see. Watch this video till the end. Design comparison, screen comparison, speaker comparison, and the camera comparison all together. So we have 10.3 millimeter, 10.4 millimeter thick, the Black Shark 3, and Xiaomi Mi 10 is thin, around 9 millimeter. Very, very thin for the battery capacity. So this is ninjas the difference between a gaming device and commercial device. Mainstream devices and called like that. Sorry that, let me just wipe them a little bit. Inshallah in the future I'm gonna try to do some background, different backgrounds, because this wall is a little bit like, you know, not that appealing. Anyway, you can see by itself we have a triple camera with the Black Shark 3, quad camera with the Xiaomi Mi 10. 108 megapixel, 64 megapixel the Black Shark 3. Again, the completely different smartphones, and the design itself, you can see by itself, it's obvious. What do we see? So basically, I forgot to mention the heaviness, 222 grams versus 208 grams. Again, very similar in the heaviness, I have to admit, not that lighter or heavier. And yeah, ninjas, the ports. So what do we have regarding the ports? The Mi 10 has IR blaster, but doesn't have an 3.5mm headphone jack, you can see by itself. Yep, it doesn't have it. Black Shark 3 has a 3.5mm headphone jack. What is the con for both of these devices? They don't have an SD card expansion. Only 2 nano SIM cards ninjas can go. Yes, only 2 nano SIM cards. With the Xiaomi Mi 10 it goes on the bottom. You can see by yourself over here. While the Shark 3 it goes on the left side. Shark 3 has a gaming mode. Oh, well, let me put the speaker, because it's awesome when you hear that Shark mode enabled. Let me put it again, louder. Oh my god, love it. It's really cool. It's an amazing thing to enter that Shark mode. I mean, just, yes, we can have a separate video where I'm gonna do a speed test, gaming comparison, CPU throttling test, and heating test with these two devices. This is part 1 video, so please make sure to check my YouTube channel and shop online. What is this? What is that? What is that? Some animation cartoon. Ya Rab. Anyway, ninjas, sorry for that, really, excusez-moi. Anyway, let's begin with the display comparison, shall we? You get the point. We have Corning Gorilla Glass protection on both of them, three-layer glass protection with the Black Shark 3. I think the Mi 10 also has the same sharpness, sorry for that, sharpness, security. And both of them, have to admit that they have really amazing speakers, but we're going to test it on the end. Remember that both of these devices have in-display fingerprint sensors. Yes, the in-display fingerprint sensor. I don't know, is mine enabled? I think mine is enabled. Let me see with the Black Shark 3, is it enabled? Is this my finger? Yeah, that's my finger. Anyway, let's move on with the display. Testing here, showing you the viewing angles of both of these devices. They have the same wallpaper, same brightness at the maximum. I mean, I put it the brightness at the maximum. Check this out, the viewing angles, putting up and up and up. Mi 10, it is brighter, ninjas. You can see, obviously, it is brighter there. It is noticeable, but we can check that in the video, also video comparison over the YouTube. Ninjas, by the way, I noticed while doing the comparison, oh my god, what kind of bug the Black Shark 3 has, but the brightness doesn't want to go to the maximum. As soon as I rotate the screen, you can see by yourself, there's happening the shift of the brightness. It just lowers it, but on the screen itself, on the option, it's showing me it's maximum, but it's not maximum, ninjas. I mean, you can even notice by yourself how that it flashes, the brightness, it flashes to the maximum and just goes below. I don't know what is this? What is this? This is crazy. Black Shark, Xiaomi, what are you doing? This is not the maximum brightness of this smartphone at all. But look, even if I put the auto brightness, it's the same brightness, ninjas. You can even notice while I'm changing. Check it out. While I'm changing this settings, you can notice the difference here in the brightness. I noticed that. So I don't know how fair play right now it is to do a comparison, but I'm gonna still do it for you, ninjas. Here we're going just 6.67 inches on both of them. Yes, oh my god, what a difference, ninjas. Again, yes, Xiaomi Mi 10 on paper does have a better, and the screen brightness, it is higher with the Mi 10. At the peak, the screen brightness, the peak brightness, it is almost 1100 nits, ninjas. Yes, that is crazy high. That is crazy high. 270 hertz touch sampling rate versus 180 hertz touch sampling rate, ninjas. Yes, 180 touch sampling. Anyway, both of them have DCI-P3 HDR10 Plus certified panels and also super high contrast ratio. Remember that we have 500 luxes versus 800 luxes, so it's a big difference there in the brightness. Like I said here, ninjas, this is right now here. Check this out. Check this out. I don't know, maybe I can put the brightness a little bit down the Mi 10 to make it like on pair, but still on paper and in reality, the Mi 10 does have a brighter display, and honestly, it is better. It's better in every aspect except that its Black Shark 3 has a slightly faster touch sampling rate for the gaming. That is really noticeable in some games. In some situation, you're gonna see the difference. At least it's gonna look for you. Anyway, ninjas, let's now move to the speaker comparison. Okay, and we're gonna begin firstly with the Black Shark 3 on the left side. Let's just put the same track. I'm having the same track, ninjas. 1, 2, 3, max volume.
اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري لا
Ninjas, here we go. Both of them have stereo speakers, basically dual speakers, dual system, top and on the bottom. Black Shark 3 has the front ones, Xiaomi Mi 10 has bottom ones and the top ones. So Ninjas easily win here goes for the Xiaomi Mi 10. Clearer, better bass and way louder. Oh my god, the Mi 10 is just for the price tag is amazing. It's honestly, I couldn't even see the difference when I was doing with the Realme X2 Pro. And Realme X2 Pro for me for now was has the title of the most strongest and the best sounding smartphone in the world that I tested so far. Super loud, the loudness, especially the loudness itself. What is this mark? I need to clean it. And when you get the point, Mi 10 easily wins here. Let's go now with the camera comparison. Remember, ninjas, Mi 10, it is around $130 more expensive, so you do get more, ninjas. Don't tell me you don't get more, you do get more if you pay more. Simple like that, my comparisons are showing that. Let's go with the camera department now. Okay, ninjas, this is the camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3, handheld test. You can judge it by yourself. Mi 10 does have a wider camera lens, ninjas. I think they have the same stability on the front. None of them have EIS, fortunately. 650 versus 5. Okay, ninjas, this is the camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3, handheld test. You can judge it by yourself. Mi 10 does have a wider camera lens, ninjas. I think they have the same stability on the front. None of them have EIS, fortunately. 650 versus $550. Okay, ninjas, this is the camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3, handheld test. You can judge it by yourself. Mi 10 does have a wider camera lens, ninjas. I think they have the same stability on the front. None of them have EIS, fortunately. 650 versus $550. Okay, Yes, this is camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3 handheld footage. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Beginning. Yes, this is camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3 handheld footage. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yes, this is camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3 handheld footage. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Beginning of the spring. I think this is last snow, I think so, I hope so. Allahu A'lam, Allahu A'lam. Beautiful. Yes, this is camera comparison, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus Black Shark 3 handheld footage. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Beginning of the spring. I think this is last snow, I think so, I hope so. Allahu A'lam, Allahu A'lam. Beautiful.